Hi guys, how are you? This is Efiso again. Welcome on my YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe and also like this video. Make sure that you share it with your friends and the family. Today, I just want to talk about the things that most of us guys do to our women. Um, Most of the time, we tend to think that we know more about women. We know their needs, we know how they do things and all that. But it's very important that you observe. As I spoke on the last video, if you can check what women want, I think it was the first part. I spoke about attention. It's very important that you give attention to your woman. It's very important because paying attention will make you aware of whatever they want or need. You must just do something and observe how they react most of the time, because we tend to compare um, our women with our exes, whereas they are not the same. They are not wired the same, and they don't have the same interests and all that. So you cannot think that you know every woman because you've been with maybe two or one. They are wired differently. So it's very important that you give attention to her. You become a good listener. You must listen and be attentive, because most of the things we tend to turn a blind eye. They will tell you that I like it when you buy me chocolates and all that. I'm just making an example. And most of the time you come with flowers, but you don't bring chocolates and all that. So she would tell you again, yeah, next time if you're bringing me flowers, please include chocolates and all that. You will also ignore that. Then at the end of the day, she'll be like, you know what, this person doesn't respect my interests or something like that. So there are many examples, but what I'm really saying is you must observe, because there's no man that can say I've mastered how women are like and all that. You just have to be attentive, pay attention. We tend to say they nag a lot, but in actual fact, um, sometimes that's not the case. It's because we think we know them. Then when they make us to be alert of whatever that they've already told us, then we think they are nagging. So if you want to make your woman happy, make sure that you listen to her, you pay attention, and you make sure that each and every day you continue doing that. You become attentive, because there's no way that you can say you've mastered them. So it's very much important. And another thing I wanted to talk about is, guys, never start a relationship with someone, or never go for a woman if you know very sure that you'll play with her feelings, or you don't intend to have a relationship with her. Sometimes we think as guys we're hot, we're happening and all that, whereas we don't know how many women that we've had out there. Most of the women are broken, and just imagine somebody goes to counseling because of you, because you decided to put your interests first, because you just wanted to sleep with her. You didn't want any relationship with her. Whereas you should have alerted her in the first place that, you know what, my mom, I just want a no string attached kind of a relationship. I'm just making an example, than telling her that you love her, but you know very well that the only thing that you want is to just sleep with her. So guys, this is yeah, this is not right. I've as I've said before, I've interviewed a few women, and what they told me, it's sometimes heartbreaking. I know this will be a bit strange coming from a man, but yeah, we are human beings and we grow. I know the things that I did before are the things that I'm not doing now. So in a way, you should be matured and grow. You shouldn't repeat the very same mistakes that you made at your early age, because you're breaking other people's heart. So if you have no intention of pursuing a relationship with this woman, don't go for her. Just allow her to be. She'll find her soulmate, because now you'll approach her and get into a relationship with her. Then you are delaying things for her, because maybe she would have met another person who really have their best interests at heart. So it's better that you don't do that. Your intentions must be clear in the beginning, that you know what, yeah, no, I've seen you and all that. I just like you, I don't love you, something. At least it's honesty than going there telling them you love them, whereas that's not the truth. So guys, let's make sure that we respect women. We must really respect them, give them the respect that we also think we deserve. It's very important. Another thing I wanted to talk about, um, it's very important that when you start a relationship with someone, you express yourself and you don't hide certain things from them, because it's better that you see that you're not compatible with that person while the relationship was starting, than discovering that after 5 years or 8 years that no, we don't have the same interests, we don't have, yeah, we don't gel, you see all those things. Because sometimes you'll pretend like you don't go out to clubs and all that. You're saying, no, I just go out occasionally and all that, I drink occasionally and all that, whereas you know very well that you are a party animal. So it's very important that you tell them that, you know what, I'm like this, I'm like that and all that, so that they accept you for who you are. Don't ever lie, because it's like you lying to yourself, and delaying the process might end up hurting the other person, or you'll be hurt as well, because you are now involved with the person, but you're not expressing yourself in the relationship. You must withhold yourself in other things, because you've already portrayed this other picture that you are like this. So it's very important that you you tell them who you are at the very beginning. It's better one day. Tell them, I like this, I don't like this, and I can't tolerate one, two, three, one, two, three. So there will be adjustments there and there in the relationship, and there will be compromises there and there. But don't ever compromise yourself, because you'll get tired. Eventually, you'll get tired. You can hold yourself for 6 months, for a year, but after that, no. Some other things you'll be doing them privately. When you are with your friends, then that's when you are free, you express yourself. But when you are with your man or your woman, then you should be this kind of a person. So if you do drink, tell them I drink. If you don't drink, I don't. Or if you do it occasionally, tell them. If you are clubbing, tell them. If you are a person that doesn't like going out and all that, tell them, because we are differently. We are wired differently. So maybe I'm an introvert or something like that. They must know that, so that they don't impose things that they know you wouldn't want. As I've said, you will compromise there and there, but it's better that they know that, oh, she likes movies, or she likes going out. So I must make sure that we go on picnics, um, take a walk in parks, just go out for a movie and all that. She really loves that. But now you've told them, no, I just love indoors. Yeah, I'm better when I'm indoors. Then this guy doesn't take you out. He buys things and come with them at home because you said you like being indoors. Then after 2 months, 3 months, you tell the guy, yeah, you don't take me out, you don't spoil me and all that. Whereas you are the one that said you don't like to be out. You just like indoors. So express yourself. A person must love you for who you are, not for what you portrayed before them. They must love you for who you are because that is long term. But if you've not told them who you are 100%, then it's short term. And that short term, we don't know. It can happen after 2 months, after a year, or after 2 years. But you know very well that, you know what, I should be with other people when I want to express myself. And that's not right because a person that you are in a relationship with must be your friend, they must be your brother or your sister, and they must be your lover. So all these things must take part. Not that sometimes if they need to play a role of a friend, then you can't really allow them to do that. You must really go to other people and all that. No, all these roles must be in. Otherwise, that relationship is doomed. It can last for 2 months, for 3 months, or 7 months, but in the long run, they won't last. So it's very important that you communicate your interest and your intentions about the person. You've approached this lady. What are your intentions? Do you want to marry them? You see them, you see yourself with them, um, with kids, married, and aging together. Your intentions must be clear. You must not just go with the flow because going with the flow, most of the things, most of the times, um, it doesn't end anyway. Because what if the flow now doesn't take you where the other person think you're going? So you see, so your intentions must be clear, and you must be on the same page so that you'll be able to be playful together, laugh together, share jokes together, be romantically involved together, and all these things that a relationship require. So it's very important, guys, that you 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 really say your intentions and you express yourself when a relationship starts. I will also do another video. Make sure that you subscribe and like this video and also share it. Thank you very much.